These are two of the most popular suitcases carry-ons on the market. You have the Monos carry-on and you have the Away carry-on. I use both of these because I couldn't really decide which one by reading all the reviews, so I'll just kind of give you a quick overview of how I see these are a little bit different, and they are really similar. They even look kind of the same. They have these ridges based off the actual just feel of the plastic. The Away feels slightly thicker, maybe a little bit stronger, but really I haven't found that that actually matters at all. The handle of the Monos kind of wobbles a little bit less, but also haven't really found that to matter very much. The handles are very similar. The Away has a little bit more of a rubbery feel on the handle versus the Monos is just plastic, but handles again, very, very similar. I don't notice a huge difference in that. They're like the same height. They operate very, very nicely. Right now on this one, maybe the Monos is slightly smoother. The Monos also has a few more positions on it. You'll see I can go first position, second, third, and then all the way extended. And then the Away has 2 positions. So it's got there, up all the way, and then all the way down. With the wheels, I haven't found a ton of difference in how they roll. They both roll very well. I mean, maybe there's some quality differences than two, but haven't been able to actually tell. The locking zippers are also at a slightly different spot on each of these. The Away bag here, the lock is on top, whereas on the Monos, it's on the side right here. You'll also see that the zipper location on these is slightly different. On the Away bag, it is a little bit inverted inside of the bag. So you can see it doesn't stick up, the zipper. Whereas on the Monos bag, it's pretty much sticking up slightly or flush with the rest of the suitcase. So I say potentially this could have a little bit more abrasion on it if it were a checked bag. So that's potentially an issue in the future, but I don't really check my bags, so I don't see that being an issue for most cases. Now we'll actually open these up and see the differences on the inside. So on the inside of these suitcases is the Away, this is the Monos, is where you actually have some functionality differences that might make kind of a difference for you or a preference. So they each have their bigger side here. Now the bigger side meaning that there's no handle on the inside, so you get a full opening. These are really kind of similar. The way that these work, you get the nice big opening, pretty much the same. They each have one of these pockets on the little zippered door here. Kind of a flat door. You could put flat items in there, maybe ties or something. And the Away bags is on this side. But this side is where they're functionally a little bit different. So the Away bag opens this way. It has this compression flap and it opens onto itself there. Notice how this is now covering this larger opening side. So you can't access that. You kind of have to flip back and forth. The rest of it, pretty similar. You have the handle inside here, so you have a little less room on this side. The Away comes with a nice laundry bag, which is nice. It tucks into this little pocket. And then the Monos bag has a little bit sturdier compression straps. They unhook a little bit differently. And then this flap goes this way. So I noticed that right away because that means that I can open this up and I can have access to both sides of my suitcase at the same time, which is kind of nice. This way I have to kind of flip a book back and forth, and not a huge deal, but that is something to definitely consider that I don't really see anything talking about or mentioning. So this also comes with a laundry bag, and it also comes with 2 shoe bags, which is really nice. And that's kind of like a nice thing to get. Other than that, very similar. It has a little storage bag inside here that zippers closed. But really, the biggest difference between these two bags when you're considering is maybe this side and how it works and how this opens. And if that makes a difference to you, then maybe there's your answer.